Hi guys, it's Laura. We started yesterday. We were doing a reading from my new cards, right? And we started with open mind. And I had pulled two more if you were with me. So we had the rise and then we had the action. And I thought they were so beautiful all together. So that's from that new FEM INFINITY deck I got this week that I created and got my first sample of this week. So I'm going to talk about the rise card today because, hang on, sorry, the light looks so fuzzy. Let me just see if I can get brighter. Let me try one more time. Okay. So here's the thing. Yeah, the cards are a little reflective, so I have to be careful about that too much light. Do you see that she's holding a balloon? And by the way, if you want links to purchase any of the card decks, just comment below, like, share, any of that stuff. Okay, so one thing I noticed is that between the open mind card and the rise card, I felt a story emerging because she's opening her mind, and as you open your mind, you can imagine the sense of lightness that comes from lifting out what doesn't need to be there, what's weighing you down, as it rises and lifts away. That's just what came to me intuitively. Oh no, I forgot my glasses, so I'll see if I can read the back of this to you. But what's here is a balloon. Do you see her? She's playing with a red balloon. Remember that song 99 Red Balloons? There's something so symbolic about it. So she's holding a red balloon. What I love about that is the sense of playfulness and also buoyancy and lightness and playfulness. So for me, when I'm teaching art and design, when I'm doing music, anything, it's really important to me to be in a play state, a childlike play state. That's where I make my best discoveries. That's where I experience the least fear, and that's where I also get back in touch with my true self, my best energy, my highest, purest energy. So think of yourself playing with a balloon and all the joy that a balloon comes. So in this card, Rise, this one, every card has some text on the backs. So you can simply think of what Rise means to you today. You can look at the image as well and see what that image says to you today. There's a lot of yellow here, which is creative, and definitely it's warm and sunny and joyful. So any day you get this card is the day you're meant to see it. I'm going to try to read what's on the back, even though I forgot to bring my glasses to this video. Please say hello. Hello, Jeffrey. It says up, up, and away. Oh yeah, okay. So I created these cards with art and messages that were lessons that I use every day in life to live life. Things I've learned along the way. From reading many, many books and living through many, many things, like all of us, right? It says up, up, and away. Something feels heavy. Identify it. If you can't pop that balloon, do the work to take yourself up. Choose one better feeling at a time and rise. And that is the lesson here, is that sometimes we just want to turn a situation around completely, deeply, suddenly, but we can't. We just can't. Something's really hard, or the way we're looking at something is really hard, and we can't find the hope, or we can't fix it, or we can't seem to lift ourselves, right? And in the lesson on the back of this card, what the reminder is, Hola, Hesili. The lesson is, can you feel, what thought, what action feels incrementally better? So what can you do to feel a little better? You don't have to get all the way, but how can you rise? How can you choose one better feeling thought? Hola, querida. One better feeling thought at a time. Abraham Hicks calls this, it's like a ladder. You don't have to force yourself to jump all the way up, right? But how can you bring yourself up the ladder just one rung at a time? better feeling thought at a time, because usually what's between us and feeling better is a thought above anything else. I mean, I'm dealing with things right now where I could say it's the circumstance, but it's my thoughts about it and my projections into the future and my fears based on the past that are going to make it harder. So whatever you're dealing with today, how can you take one step towards feeling better? What thoughts bring you relief? What thoughts ease you? Because actually when you tune back into your truth, which is ease and supportedness and love, you're going to make better choices than out of fear and constriction. Yeah. So if you watch yesterday's video, you can get more thoughts on open mind. And I love this visual of literally opening your mind and visualizing the lifting of your thoughts and the rising and dissipating of thoughts and beliefs that are just making hard for you. And for me, that's often negative self-talk, where I'm not forgiving myself for something that didn't work out, blaming myself for something, shame about something. Really, the self-talk, when you open your mind, not only open it to new ideas, but open it to release, become aware of the way you talk to yourself, because being loving to yourself is the biggest lesson I've learned through all the things I've been through, and I'm still learning that every day. So if you can share below, if you have an experience where you've chosen a better feeling thought and it served you, you could share that memory. Or if you can share even where you're going today or what you're going through today, what better feeling thought lifts you. You are not alone. And remember that you're not being tested or, tested to make all the right decisions and do all the right things. No, you're loved and you're here learning, and everything you're doing is right on for you right now. Love yourself, accept yourself. That may be the biggest lesson of all that you need to learn today, is to accept where you are now. Because until you accept yourself in all your nows, you're always in a fight. It can be exhausting. So be aware how loved, supported you are, and make your next thoughts and actions from that place. Because that is the true vibration. Thank you. That's the truth of you. You are always starting fresh. You are always forgiven. But you need to forgive yourself for any perceived errors of your ways, said the wrong thing, did the wrong thing, made the wrong choice. Forgive, 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 and rise, and rise, and rise. Your vibration, how you feel. Care how you feel. When you're vibrating high, it's like a light that attracts light. And I wish you a beautiful day where you feel uplifted and uprisen. Thanks for joining me. And probably tomorrow, we will complete the story with the action card. But as a quick intuitive thought, opening your mind to new perspectives, new ways to looking at things, because we know that the ways we've been looking at things all our lives has gotten us where we are today. Maybe we are open to new ways of looking at things to get new results. And then when you open your mind, the lifting and dissipating of heavy thoughts that are weighing you down, as well as choosing thoughts that raise your vibration, raise your mood, raise your self-love. Then take your action. Don't take your action until you've risen. Don't take your actions out of fear, despair, shame, non-forgiveness. Right? That's when we want to take an action. But the actions that come from love are going to always be the wisest ones, because that's when you're really connected and in tune with your source. All right, that's it. That's it. Let's have a great week. Have a great day. I love you and thanks for joining me. And this deck is a FEM Infinity deck. If you need a link, let me know. It's my original creation, and it's got lots of beautiful cards with art and thoughts to focus you in your days, and remember to tune in inside to yourself. Love you. Bye, guys.